Good evening and welcome back to English is Fun sessions. Today the topic is for grade 5 and we're going to talk about the tense. No, I'm not talking about exam tension. I'm talking about the tense in English grammar. Today we'll study about the simple present tense, the verb that tells you about the time of the action. Tenses in general are of three types: the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense. The present tense tells us about the present action. The past tense talks about actions that have been completed and finished. The future tense talks about actions that will be done at a point after now. So today we're going to deal with the simple present tense. Now if I ask you questions like what is your name? You will reply, my name is so and so. Then I ask you, where do you live? So you'd say, I live in Bangalore. Or wherever you stay. What is your hobby? Then you say, I'll give you my hobby. I read books. In all these sentences, we have used the simple present tense. So in today's session, we're going to learn where we're going to use the simple present tense. Before that, I'm going to ask you a simple question. Can you name a few verbs? Okay, you can see some verbs on the screen. Run, eat, catch, break, allow. All of these are verbs. And right at the top, you have in bolded words the be verb. The be verb in the present tense has three forms: is, am, and are. It's very important for you to remember that is, am, and are the be forms of the verb in the present tense. Notice all the other verbs. I have written two forms: run, runs, eat, eats, catch, catches, break, breaks, allow, allows. Pardon me, there's been a typo over there. So that's allow and allows. So in the simple present tense, you have only two forms. You have the singular form or the plural form. Okay? Now let's go on to the next slide. Let's try making sentences with the simple present tense and let's use just the two verbs run and eat. If I make a sentence with this picture right up here, I can say he runs. In the second picture over here, I say they run. Again, on the right side, at the right top corner, I see the picture of two children, and here I say they eat. But at the bottom, there is this one girl and she eats. So you see, in the simple present tense, you only have two forms of the verb: run or runs, eat or eats. Let's now move on to the uses of the simple present tense. That means, where do I use the simple present tense? One of the most important situations or contexts of the use of the simple present tense is when regular activities are conducted. Example, I brush my teeth every day. Correct. I brush my teeth every day. This is a regular activity. Second example, my dad works as a software engineer. 3. John exercises for 2 hours daily. I can give you a couple of more examples. Mother cooks for us day after day. I always pray to God before I sleep. My dad goes to his office every day in the morning. These are all regular activities and hence come under the simple present tense. Next, the simple present tense is used to express universal truths. What are universal truths? Universal truths are facts that are the same anywhere across the earth. For example, 2 plus 2 is 4. The sun rises in the east, and obviously the sun sets in the west. Another example could be doctors who treat animals are called veterinarians. The earth revolves around the sun. These are all examples of universal truths. The simple present tense is also used for permanent situations. For example, I believe in God. They live in India. Sam teaches English. I have 2 brothers and a sister. Jeremy likes chocolates and ice cream. She is a tall girl. These are all examples of the simple present tense. Then you have the simple present tense used even for the short actions. For example, Jack throws the ball and runs. Tom catches the ball. The cat chases the mouse. The dog licks his master affectionately. The trees sway in the wind. All of these are examples of the simple present tense. So to quickly recap, the simple present tense is always found in 2 forms, either in the singular or the plural. For example, run, runs, catch, catches, eat, eats. You also have the be form of the verb, which is available in the simple present tense in 3 forms, is, am, and are. And the uses of the simple present tense are basically in these 4 important categories. 1. For regular activities. 2. For universal truths. 3. For permanent actions. And finally, for even the short actions. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching.